All right, so my study is on the whoa, the influence of resistance training frequency on muscular adaptation in well-trained men. It's by Brad Schoenfeld and Brett Contreras. So the background is many people who are focused on building muscle tend to look at bodybuilders for their inspiration and information, right? And one of the most popular splits in the bodybuilding community is the bro split, where they hit each body part once a week. So the benefit of this is that they can just blast a body part and then, and then their frequency is so low because they have to do all the other body parts. And, you know, that's one way of doing this. But what Dr. Schoenfeld wanted to see was how beneficial is this training philosophy, right? Is it as good as total body training, which is you train your entire body 3 times a day. The frequency is greater, but the volume in each session is smaller, but the overall volume in a week stays the same. So introduction, that's their purpose, to investigate the effects of training muscle groups 1 day per week versus 3 days per week, which is the total body split. Our hypothesis is the split training philosophy will promote greater muscular hypertrophy because of metabolic stress, and the total training philosophy will promote greater strength because of neural stimulation day after day. So here's our procedure. We take 20 male volunteers and we pair them up based on strength. We split them into the split training and total body training. We test them beforehand. What we test is your muscle thickness in your forearms, and forearms extensors and flexors, and your latissimus dorsi. We also test their 1 rep maxes in bench and squat. Here's a routine. We can clearly see in the split routine, much more focused on one muscle group. We got bench, incline press, and hammer chest press all in 1 day. These are just variations of the same exercise, but it's all in 1 day. If we look at the total body, you do the entire body in 1 day, so which means it's the same volume overall, but there's less of that same muscle group in the same day, if you know what I'm trying to say. Right, you do squats, and then you do deadlifts, and then you do bench press, and last, shoulders, and arms. So here's the results, right? What he found was the muscle thickness for elbow flexors greatly increased in the total body training, right? And this is significant. There's a significant increase, but in the 1 rep bench press, it still increased, but it wasn't as significant. Here's our data. I just put it in a little table. We can see there's a general greater value in the muscle thickness column, and the same with the 1 rep max column. So what can we ascertain from this information? Well, there is a benefit to periodized higher frequency training, right? We add this block of training into our overall workout schedule, and it has a benefit. As we can see in the study, it does increase muscle mass and strength, right? Even in the bench press, there's a 10% increase in the total body split versus only 6.8 in the split body. So application. What I see is experienced lifters hitting a plateau. This is perfect for them. You know, they've tried their same workout again and again. They can't go up in weight. This is perfect. Increase the frequency, keep the volume the same, and as this study shows, it has a benefit in both strength and muscle mass. There's also an interesting connection between the dose response and resistance training frequency. Frequency and muscle adaptation, which is really beneficial information to know when you're making a workout. The limitations, mainly that it only lasts 8 weeks, and the size of the muscle measured was in the middle, which can lead, some research suggests that gains doesn't have to be in the middle of the exercise. Main takeaways: add periods of high training frequency into your workout. You know, studies have shown that this study showed that it's beneficial for you, both in muscle mass, muscle hypertrophy, and strength, and also keeps the workouts fresh and interesting. I mean, who wants to do the same thing again and again? And here's my references, and that's my presentation. Thank you very much.